Okay, welcome back, everybody. We've got a great men's quarter-final here between Sean Ingham and Sean Baker. And Mark Armstrong and Nic Gosley. Mark and Nic defeated Chris Rosanis and Aaron Sheriff yesterday to make their way through to the post-sectionals. And just won through to the quarter-final just half an hour ago. So this should be a cracking match. Still 18 ends with a 2 hours 30-minute time limit. Nic Gosley coming down on the wider hand. No roll up for these players, so they've come off different rinks, obviously. So straight into it for end one. Sean Baker here. Nice weight. Nic Gosley, little light on him again. So just some results from the men's round of 16 post-sectional. Jacob Nelson and Kay Nelson defeated Todd Brain and Jake Chegwin 26-14. Luke Turner and Kobe Barton defeated Isaac Morn and Jared Davies 16-15 on an extra end. Sean Ingham and Sean Baker defeated Bo Sampson and Clint Bailey 12-9. Mark Armstrong and Nic Gosley, who we see here, defeated Jason Grundon and Robert Hammond 17-10. Barry Lester and Ben Walsh defeated Hayden Leslie and Robert Norkey 27-10. Adam Moody and Darren Clinkett defeated Umberto Shroj and Andrew Hansen 20-5. Dale McWhinney Shillington and Dean McWhinney defeated Ian Ivory and Phil Johnson 26-4. And Tyler Pettigrew and Jake Rinn defeated Paul Gilbert and Samuel Collier 19-12.
Geez, there's some great results there, really, when you look at it there. Adam, isn't there, you know, mate?
Absolutely. Some quality players got through and some quality players did not.
Brendan Wilson, how are you, mate? G'day, Paul, once again. Joel Downey. See you still awake, son. Now, Nick. Mark, I should say, with his last bowl, just pulling up across the head. So they're at least one, maybe two down. So Nugget playing lead for Sean Baker. What a game we got lined up here. Jesse Turnbull, how are you, mate? Has he got the kitty? He has got the kitty. Made it a bit harder to get to, so probably holding two, maybe three shots there. Time will tell. We'll wait and see what they're playing. Anyway, g'day, Christine. G'day, Steve, watching from Julia Creek. Mike Watts watching from Aberystwyth over in Wales. So we've got a cracking game lined up here with Nic Gosley and Mark Armstrong up against Sean Ingham and Sean Baker. Bit mouth-watering, some of the matchups.
Yeah, really. I mean, we could have had any of these quarterfinals on the TV rink. We've also got...
Oh, what a bowl by Nick.
We also have Luke Turner and Kobe Barton playing the Nelson brothers.
Yep.
Barry Lester and Ben Walsh against Moody and Clinkett. And Dean McWhinney, Dale McWhinney Shillington versus Tyler Pettigrew and Jake Rinn.
Okay, Bakes got a nice grass line on this one here. He's starting to work down towards the head. He's not going to be too far away. Oh, what a
beautiful
great bowl,
bowl.
Bakes.
Oh,
falls in too. Michael Brindle, unless you're not working, mate, you're still watching though. Do you get paid to watch bowls, Michael? Now, Nick.
Great effort.
Yeah, very good effort there by Nick. A couple of great bowls there from two great competitors, or four great competitors really, in Mark Armstrong and Nic Gosley and Sean Ingham and Sean Baker. Gee, what, he's not far away from this again. That's a great bowl by Bakes.
Incredible.
That's a great bowl. That's three. 2 or 3. I reckon it's got to be 3 there. Gee, it's 3. 2 great bowls from Sean.
And for a first end.
Yeah. Bit scary, isn't it?
Absolutely.
It's got to be now from here, isn't it?
I don't think so with these guys.
That's the scary part about it, mate.
Yeah.
What you're saying. Yeah, you're dead right, mate.
Absolutely. So Sean Ingham going straight to the wider hand.
Yep.
And a good opener.
Yeah, good starter there from Sean. Stop putting on such great games, Brian Marshall. Come on, Michael. I'm telling you, mate. You don't listen to me, mate. Bowl here from Mark. He's not going to be too far away.
Might have the kitty. Pushing it back to Sean as well.
No need to be that nice, Mark. Realise he's a nice bloke. We can do what we can, Christine, but we can't do scores until they put them up, my dear. Yeah, good bowl there once again too from Sean. Yeah, these two are going to pepper the kitty all day. Yeah, Mark, he's got it out there.
Looking pretty good. Just maybe under a fraction, but a great bowl.
It's a great bowl there, mate. Oh. Yeah, there's no side visual there, mate. You can't see it. Yeah. Now, Bakes. Oh dear, doesn't get much better, does it? You know what I mean?
Nick playing fairly solid weight. Straight into the head. Brilliant bowl, but knocks it out to Sean Baker's bowl.
2 down. Brilliant bowl, but he's 2 down.
I tell you what, we're going to see some jack moving around.
Ah, mate, you got 4 absolutely incredible competitors in this game, and as you said, look at the other matchups there. Yeah, getting down to the business end now, and pairs. Wow.
Sean back on the open hand, and breeze still coming in across the green somewhat.
Yep.
Nick playing a little less weight here and trying to draw it in through that hole. And he's on target.
What a great bowl. What an incredible head. In actual fact, you look at this here and just think to yourself, oh my God.
Amazing.
Yep.
These guys would have played both with one another and against one another many times.
Well, that's a fact. Nick actually plays 2 for Sean in the state side, in the open side.
Yes.
So they do know each other's game. This morning, watching bowls. Good on you, Barbara. Barbara from Cyprus says, looks like she's not going to get much housework done today.
No.
Good on you, Barb.
Yep.
Right, Sean, again, he's on a nice track here. Maybe just a little too much run. But look at that. Once again, his weight was absolutely perfect.
So Nick calling Mark on the
Yep.
forehand to try and get behind the jack. Little underdone.
Yep. I'll be out there a little bit wider. Good weight he had on that, though. What he was after.
Yes.
Oh, what a bowl.
Wow.
Sean Ingham, what a bowl.
Wow.
And what he's done there, for the viewers, he's actually locked that bowl into the head.
Yep.
Because now the only thing that can go out quite realistically is Nick's bowl. So he's locked that in.
You can put them all within a gum spin lid.
Yeah, absolutely, mate.
Positive weight. Okay. Changed it up a bit. There's no backwards beyond what you can see there on screen.
No. Yeah, it's going to be, going to be a game and a half, this one. That's a fact. Played properly. If he actually got on that shot bowl there, both of Nic Gosley's bowls could possibly go out of the head.
They could.
Yep.
He's playing a bit more than just draw weight by the looks.
He's trying to play through the head, mate. He wants to change it up and take the kitty back, just like this. Oh, golly gosh, he missed. He missed.
It's by an eighth of a bowl.
He actually touched the kitty, but he just didn't get it in the belly, mate. You know what I mean? Hey.
Now Nick's aware that there is a danger with his ball flying out, so he's trying to get a second shot round the other side. Or second one in the head.
Yeah, he wanted to be inside them, but I'll tell you what, that's not a bad bowl. That gives him options, and Sean knows what he's going to play with his last bowl.
Yes. Yeah, the shot decision making is going to be just amazing in this match.
What a bowl. What a bowl.
Wow.
Jeez, he's played that well.
Played it well. Nick just has a small opportunity here to draw.
Yep.
2 or 3 down, he's indicated.
Yep. 2 down.
Plenty of grass, and here she comes on the wind. Mark likes it. He's drawn the ultimate draw shot.
It's a pretty rough start to this game. It's been a lot of stray bowls, a lot of loose bowls.
Wow.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Absolutely.
Incredible.
Going to try and get Mr. Bester in to have a bit of a chinwag if we can.
Yes. Yep.
You want to be under, mate? So. That's all right. It's done. I'll get him in. No, I'll go. I got it. Big chips.
Okay, 3-1 after 2, and 2 absolutely cracking ends.
Oh, incredible.
Robbie's put on the screen the other quarterfinals, and you can see the names there. It's going to be some wonderful bowls amongst that lot too. We'll try and keep you updated as best we can. There's no women's matches this session. The women are straight into semi-finals tomorrow morning.
Good call there by Jesse Turnbull. Pretty ordinary bowls being played. On you, Jess. How are you, mate? Easy game by the looks of it. Good on you, Alan. G'day, mate.
Great opener from Sean Ingham. Both players playing the backhand, coming from the north to the south, and just getting a bit caught on the wind there, Mark. A little narrower than he liked. And welcome Ryan Bester, the great Ryan Bester, to the microphone.
Thanks, Adam. Good to be back in here with you. Had fun the other day commentating, so
yeah,
this should be an absolute crack in it. I watched the first 2 ends outside, and if the rest of the game's like that, we're in for a great game here.
Absolutely. Cracking first 2 ends.
There's some brilliant games in the previous round. Kobe Barton, they went to an extra end, and I watched about 3 ends of that game, and it was just unbelievable bowls. So
yes.
The Greens must be running pretty good, and obviously some of the best players in the state playing.
Yep. So I was saying you can play some of these matches 10 times and you'd win 5 each.
Yeah.
It's high quality.
Well, obviously here, Sean Ingham and Sean Baker, I think they've won the pairs 3 times together. I think they won 3 out of 4 years at one stage, and Bakes has won another 2 with Jade Gronwood, so he loves this pairs format. And Mark Armstrong Nic Gosley, they'd be, the last couple of years in Queensland, one of the best pairs duos. They've won the Champion of Champions, I'm thinking maybe 2 years in a row, but they play a lot of bowls together, so 2 of the best pairs teams. A lot of people kind of combine pairs that don't play a lot together, but these guys they play a lot and they really know each other's games and they get the results.
Absolutely. Mark and Nick obviously defeating Chris Rosanis and Aaron Sheriff yesterday in the sectionals.
Yep. Yeah, Omar, Aaron Sheriff, he's only played 1 event. So it was a big day to beat Aaron.
A little wide there on the forehand for Sean.
Yeah.
So
it's good. They have different balls, so it'll be easy for us to tell.
Yeah.
And then we also have Kate Nelson going for his 4th straight state title, and that should be a cracking game. Luke Turner and Kobe played absolutely brilliant against Jared Davies and Isaac Mon in the previous game, so... Okay, Mark, just playing that backhand and save 2 balls coming in, and he can get around it to sit Nuggets ball just the right. Yeah, it's a great shot there. Well played there for Mark Armstrong. Mark, you went down to Adelaide for the Easter singles and made the semi-finals in one of the hardest singles tournaments in the country. I think you lost to Gary Kelly in the semi-finals.
that's a great effort. Nugget just a little short there.
Another pretty good track here from Mark. Just don't know if he has the wheels to get up and over on his or just slide under.
Just head shy. That hand is really swinging nicely on the breeze.
Yep. As anyone who's been watching the live stream here, the right-hand side of the screen as we're looking now is quite wide. The other side just a little bit tighter. So Sean Ingham on the run. That might have been a counter, so could it be reducing? Nick's just having a look here who shot. I think he just indicated that they do have one.
Brian, I was just saying that these four great players will know each other's games.
Yeah. Yep, I think Nic Gosley, Nick and Sean, they played a lot when they were younger, and
Yep.
I think Nick might be moving back to the coast.
Mm-hmm.
He just cracked into the state team. He's always
Yeah.
been a really great player, so probably in the best form of his life at the moment.
Yeah, he is. And great fella too. Just wanting this to slow a bit.
So Bakes doesn't have much. He just has to play with perfect weight and just try to navigate that short bowl. Oh, he's having a bit of a run. Nugget does have the backest two bowls on the rink. So now, does Nick try to draw one or cover that back corner? I think he'll try to draw one.
Got quite a distinctive action, Nic Gosley.
Yeah. I think he started when he was so young, which that might have been the way to get the ball.
And the bowl's a
Up
bit
to the
heavy
other
for
end.
them.
Yeah. The only thing is, Sean doesn't want to get on that short one to the left and move Nuggets bowl because they could drop a pretty big count. It's the only danger, but he's played enough weight that even if he does that, it might hit in actually for shot. But now gave one extra away.
Yeah.
Let's get out the measuring. So it'll be 3-2 or 3-all. And tomorrow we'll have all the semifinals. We got the over 60s pairs and the open pairs. So 8 rinks morning and afternoon. So if you're in the area,
Yep.
come on down.
Yeah, some great players in the over 60s as well.
Yeah.
Max Jeffrey and Neville Jenkins in the men's over 60s just snuck through their group yesterday.
Yeah, I think they won the first one or two today. I was just having a look on the Bulls Queensland website. If anyone wants to see what's happening anywhere else or in the future singles competitions, hop on the website and they update it after every game. I think this forehand coming this way is the best hand on the rink. I've played this rink a few times and you just have to throw it out there and it comes back with good weight.
Just a little underdone there. Weight's not too bad, just to need to throw out a little wider.
Great start there from Nugget.
Yeah, very solid bowler in any position.
Yeah, I think one of his keys is he's so good like up front. Like obviously he can skip with the best of them, but his weight control is so good for leading up for a guy like Bakes or
Yeah.
playing third for in Pettit.
Yeah. Lead bowl's so important in this
I think
traditional pairs.
Yeah, I think Sean won his first won his first state title when he was 16 skipping. Paul O'Brien and Ben Sava. So he's been winning state titles for over 10 years.
Yeah, some feat. One on and one straight round the back already, which is
Yep.
maybe a little too far round the back. That one just dropped into the ditch.
Yeah.
Sean's-
Might remind Sean of that ball later on.
he's having a little laugh.
Yeah, sometimes it gets out a bit too smooth, which happens to everyone.
Oh, he's looking at the wind.
Yeah. Bakes is like, if you draw a front toucher, you can do whatever you want with your second ball every end.
Fair enough. Nick's gone back to the more narrow side.
I got Dave Baker, Sean's dad, tuning in.
Alan Pritchard, I do think it's the standard mat for Bakes. Nice call, however. Bakes does like to move around on the mat a lot.
Yeah, well, apart from Nuggets' first bowl, the other bowls haven't been obviously the best this end, but I'll see what happens this is the second half of the end. Try to end up. So, Sean, you need one pass. So I think Mark will play that forehand, try to sit Sean's bowl out, and the way that's turning, he can get the trail back to both of Nic's bowls.
Yes.
So it's still 18 ends or 2.5 hours. It's great. Robbie Allen there has got the time clock up on the thing, which helps everyone. And tomorrow it is no time limit and 21 ends, starting at 8 in the morning. Did you play in the pairs event, Adam?
I did. I played with Robert Reeves from our club down at Southport, and we played well. We won 2 games and lost.
Came second in the group.
Came second in the group as usual. Lost to Adam Moody and Darren Clinkett, who are still going. They're playing in the quarterfinals.
Yeah, we had the over 60 pairs here at Musgrave, and I was in the scores for that and had some cracking sections yesterday, and a lot came down to that last bowl and last game and last bowl.
Yes. They're playing the 3 bowls.
Yeah.
Pairs.
So the last couple of years, they've moved to 3 bowl pairs, which I think is a good move. It's a good game. And 25 ends for the over 60s.
That's good. Less walking. I think it's a good move too.
Yeah, I think a lot of games just weren't getting completed, so
yeah,
this makes things good. Shot here from Mark.
Just needs to come a bit more.
The only problem is I think they are 3 down, and nothing. It's nothing too close. So I think ideally there Mark would have tried to get a good second, and then tried to have Nic play the conversion shot. And they're playing keep away now. Sean and Sean. They just don't want to put one right beside Nuggets bowl to make it easier. It's a pretty hard shot on at the moment. Almost guaranteed one.
It's finished in a pretty good spot.
That's a good shot. And Sean Baker's going to have last bowl, so even if Nic draws, say, 1 just beside the jack to the left there, Sean can play on his backhand and move the jack back for 3 or 4. So very good head setup. And as you said, it was all set up from the very first bowl at the end of Sean's.
Yeah. Now, what will Nic do? Try and draw?
Yeah, he just has to try to get second here, and shot's a bonus. My first move to the coast, there's a guy called Keith Godbold who said get second shot first and first shot second.
What a great bowl.
Yeah, well done there from Nic. Almost perfect, and it kind of took away the option of Sean getting the jack onto the bowl to make a number.
Yes, it's finished in a really good spot because Sean does risk knocking his bowl out. What do you like here, Ryan? Do you like playing onto his own?
Yeah, I think just, probably a yard away. If he does get on the jack, it could get to the right-hand side of the screen where they have it. Or if he gets solid on his ball, can push it out and stay for 2. When you went to the mat, you would have been happy with 1 down on the end, so a shot here would be a bonus. It's coming from a good area. Yeah.
Oh, another great effort.
Yeah, 2 really good shots there from Nic.
Yeah, they could have been in major trouble on that end, and 2 great bowls have dug them out.
Yeah, they're staring down the barrel of, maybe dropping a 3, 4, even a 5. And now Bakes is probably even pondering, maybe even playing his last ball here. It's a great crowd into the club today as well. I think pairs a very good game to watch, so quite a few people. And obviously the blue ribbon singles. Oh, so Sean Baker, he's trying to move these 2 bowls here, and he's not far away. Up,
Oh,
Bit of a disaster there.
yeah, it looks to be at least 2.
Yeah, he could have got both balls for 4 or 5.
Or 1 out measuring for 2.
Well, Sean's like, I'm not measuring it. You measure it. Needs a bit of help from Mark. That was set up from Nic Gosley played 2 really good shots there.
Absolutely. He'd be just wrapped to get out of this with after winning the end.
And Bakes was a bit lucky. I thought he had it, and I guess early on in the game, if you can against a quality opposition, if you can get 4 or 5, could really open up that game. So I think that was 2 to Nic Gosley and Mark Armstrong, which should take it out to 5-3. 2 ends to go up on the board.
The other quarterfinals, Kane Nelson and the Nelson brothers versus Kobe Barton and Luke Turner, 4 all after 4. Ben Walsh and Darren is up 2-1 over Darren Clinkett, and Dean McWhinney 3-1 over Jake Rinn. High chance that all of those games will go down to the wire. Okay, about a 3/4, maybe a little over 3/4 length. Rolled here by Mark Armstrong. And straight on the windward side. Pretty good starter here. Straight onto the jack. See how Sean can reply. Still blowing pretty strong out there. Good 20, 25 k's an hour.
Yeah.
Gusting even stronger at some points.
Okay, Chris Monk just asked, which rink does the winner of this game play? So this half of the draw is obviously Sean Baker, Nic Gosley, and also the Nelsons and Kobe Barton. And then Walsh, Clinkett, McWhinney, and Jake Rinn are the other side of the draw.
A little roll on.
Yep.
It's amazing how far the bowls can roll on when they get a little nick and then heading downwind.
Yeah, get a little love kiss. And
Yeah.
Yeah, in the pairs event, it's usually the biggest one with the over 60s in the Open. I think they needed 9 clubs yesterday, so it was great, and thanks to all the clubs for helping out in that aspect. Good shot here from Nico, just has to get down. Okay, Bakes. Be a little bit of backhand social weight here. Land the ball, trail the jack. Just needs to get down that last little bit. Yep, that's a great shot there from Bakes.
Yeah, beautiful weight. Plenty of weight on this one from Nick.
Yeah, it's going to end up in a pretty good home though. Heading past the head. Bakes be trying to trail us around the corner. Take away basically all 4 of Nic Gosley's team's bowls, but he's just a little bit on the wide side as well.
It's nice to see the greens drying out. No rain for a couple of days.
Yeah, and there's been some absolutely cracking games today, so the rinks must be going pretty good. And everyone else, all of Australia and the rest of the world, the Australian Open is here in just over 2 weeks as well. So A feast of bowls on the Gold Coast.
Needs to hurry.
I feel first person to kind of trail that Jack will probably win the end.
This looks like it's on a good line.
Oh, just a little bit unlucky there. Just probably need another 2 feet of weight. Yeah, all the greenkeepers on the Gold Coast, we've had rain for about a month, so they've all been pulling their hair out. So hopefully we get some nice weather leading into the winter months. Cause it's my favorite time of the year playing bowls. You know, the greens really get quick, and
Yes,
you know, it's fun chucking them out and watching them come back.
absolutely. Yeah, the grass changes colour.
Yeah.
Goes through from green to straw to nearly grey.
Okay, I just have a question here. Alan Pritchard asked, Ryan, what are your thoughts about having an over 60 singles and fours events at the AO with a large number of over 60s playing? Obviously, that would be really good. Andrew Howie, who does an unbelievable job for Bowls Australia, the biggest problem I think they have is green space. Just with sponsorship, can't use any clubs in New South Wales, and they've already gone up the furthest as Binley. So obviously, it'd be fantastic to do something like that. But then you probably have to add some more days to the Australian Open, which might hurt some players coming up. But I think Bowls Australia is that happy with how big the tournament's getting, with almost every event getting full, that I'm pretty sure they'll come up with some good ideas to make the event even better, as it's probably one of the best tournaments in the world.
Absolutely, Ryan. It certainly is. It's fantastic. And the over 60 pairs is, there are some great players playing in that. It's nearly as hard to win as the Open these days.
Oh, especially a lot of people are retired then and play 8 days a week.
Yes.
So.
I'll be one of them. I'll be one of them next year, Ryan.
Yeah, that'd be fantastic. Oh,
got a good result there.
Yeah, but played with good weight right there, so could be holding 2 or 3 shots here. So Nic Gosley be looking a yard of weight. Has to get down here though. There's the big bend side.
Here she comes.
Got down too much. Maybe got the shot, at least second shot. So it was a good shot there from Nick. Played with good weight. Yeah, great mate from Moama. Swanee Worledge just said could have an over 60s carnival. I've only heard stories about the Gold Coast Winter Carnival from back in the 70s and 80s, but I say how good that is. So you never know. Maybe they could have the Australian Open and then kick off a big carnival in July or August. So we'll see what the future lies.
Yep.
And well, looking by Robbie's great camera work there, could be one to the Red Bull.
Yeah.
But Bakes, a little touch on the jack, could make 4.
Don't know if he's
Just
here.
didn't send it.
No.
So it could be another measure. It could be a third end in a row with a measure. Way Nugget standing. It's 1 to Nugget. Yeah.
Nugget's got a pretty good eye. He normally knows.
So 5-4.
Another 3/4 length. And so whereas this morning we had the opposite with the green drying out, we're going to have this, as the game goes on, the green slowing down.
Yeah, usually it's 3:11 now. Usually just after 3 o'clock it just starts to slowly slow down. Being a good golf caddy, you have to pick up on all this stuff, Adam.
You certainly do. Type of grass. You're playing Asia around the tropics, and the grass grows during the day around the holes. So And the type of grass they have up there, it's quite a thick leaf, so it really does move the ball rather than the break. Yeah, maybe it is slowing a bit. All three bowls so far a little short.
I think that's one great thing about the outdoor game as well, that it does change, and that's part of the game is who can adjust quickly enough and to read the game, read the grass.
When I first started 10 or 12 years ago, I had no idea how many facets there were to this game, and it's just, it's bewildering how many factors come into it for what looks like a pretty simple game.
Yeah, and every time you play the game, you always see something that you've never seen before, which is great.
Looks like it's on a pretty good track, this one from Bakes.
Yep. So it's to hold on to the jack. Great start there. Yeah, if you have any questions, you can fire it off on our Facebook page, and me and Adam will do our best to answer them.
Good reply here from Nic Gosley. Very close for shot.
Bakes switching it up, being very versatile, playing forehand now the backhand. He's not far away. He just has to lay his ball down, or if he gets a big swoop, gets a Nick's ball to lay it down. They also need one past the jack as well. They didn't have a ball, so even though it didn't get shot, it's a very useful ball. So,
an interesting play there. A lot of people just would have played the open hand again, but he's trying to either roll that front one up or sit on Nick's bowl. Nugget walking backwards the entire length of the green there.
Yeah. They had a really good game. Two Seans beat Bo Sampson and Clint Bailey. And they were 2 up playing the last one, dropped to 1. So 1 by 1.
Wow. Yeah, I know. I played against Clint in the triples last week, and he's so consistent.
Yeah. So that side just holds that little bit.
In a good catching area if they do trail it back that way.
It's a bit hard with the camera angle to know who exactly holds shot. Well, if they're playing this shot, I think they hold the shot because I think they don't want to play the forehand and move the jack.
Yeah.
That's just my thinking of what they might be thinking.
Played this well, can rock it over.
Yeah, that's a great shot there from Nugget.
So they most definitely have the shot now.
Obviously, it's kind of hard to get in the Nugget's head to know what he's thinking sometimes, but... Sean Fox asked me how often I practice driving shots. It all depends what's coming up and how they're coming out. If they're coming out good, then I don't really have to throw. But if timing's off a little bit, then go out and try to make sure all the timing's right. Most of an on shot, a running shot is just timing because it's the same delivery if it's a 12-second or 18-second green.
And when you're going full steam ahead, do you have do you backhand or forehand, or you'll change that depending on the head?
First, for about 15 years, I just went forehand, and I went for about a year. I just went backhand, and now just kind of whatever suits.
Okay, looks like both teams are now going to try and play the same shot, just a draw.
Well, if Bakes can get back to Nic Gosley's bowl, we could hold 3 shots.
Oh, it's a great effort there.
Yeah,
He's
just a nice little love.
he has. He's
Yeah.
holding 3 by the looks of it.
Yeah. No, I don't really hold the ball any differently while I'm driving. Just stand a bit more upright in the delivery.
Okay, will Sean play the same bowl, you think, right?
I think so, and I think if he dropped a little bit short, he wouldn't be too disappointed.
Mm.
Yeah, if he puts one in that gap, Nick's going to have to switch his hand to the big swoopy side.
Yeah.
So, yeah, basically just looking to draw a shot. If he happens to drop a little bit short, it's not the end of the world. Or draw a front toucher with help outs as well.
Yeah.
But, see, that he didn't want to do that because I think now
Yeah.
a bit of a rumble in the jungle on the forehand.
Anything could happen here.
Yeah. He just has to make sure he airs it out.
4 down, Nic Gosley.
Will it come back?
He's
No.
missed it wide.
Yeah, so it's looking like 4 shots.
Eight 5 after 6. We'll get you updates on the other quarterfinals as we can.
Yeah, Robbie Allen's doing a great job scoreboard watching and entering all the scores. Robbie's on day 88 in a row of doing this. He does a great job. We also thank Robbie for all his hard work and bringing all this bowls action.
And he's fitting some bowls in himself along the way.
Yeah, he played with a bit of a legend, Brian Baldwin. Didn't get through yesterday, but it's good to see Robbie and Brian having a game.
Right.
Yep, singles, the Blue Ribbon singles event starts on Friday. And the finals will be here at Musgrave again, so if you want to watch some great singles matches, get down here to the club Saturday and Sunday. And obviously if you're out of state or not, you can tune in to the live stream.
This looks better from Mark.
Yep, well done. Robert Groenwegen asked, Ryan, how many players are now able to make a good living from bowls? Is it getting easier for the top echelon of players? Unfortunately, it's not the best money in bowls, but hopefully in the future something can change and maybe have a circuit or something where people can make a living playing the game. But at this stage, it's not really a possibility.
Good line here from Sean.
Yeah, well done from Sean. This is a precursor. This is Sean Baker's rink that he usually plays on in Premier League and that, so he does know it well, and he does practice on this rink, well, this whole green really. So it's a bit of a hometown advantage, playing at your home club.
There's some evidence coming now too that the green is slowing somewhat as we
Yeah.
get deeper into the afternoon.
So Bakes will be looking. He drew the white jack. Now he's going to make that red ball his jack and try to draw that for 2. That's absolutely brilliant there from Sean Baker. Nick getting back. Yeah, good shot there. back to 2 seconds, and where Nick's ball went, that's exactly where the jack should be ending up.
Great to see some people from South Africa tuning in.
Mm-hmm.
Lawn Bowls is big. We had Eric Johansson at our club for many years as a bowls coordinator. Great South African bowls legend.
Yep, old Guinness. Won many titles here. Commonwealth Games bronze medalist, I think, in 2006.
Yes.
And his son still goes pretty well down in the Wollongong area. All right, so Nugget switching his hand. Yeah,
Lovely
perfect shot there. Yeah, the standard of bowls, especially today, what I've been watching, has just been unbelievable. Some great heads, and that's what you expect in the last day of the state.
Okay, Sean calling Sean Ingham to come onto that back green of Nic Gosley's. Or perhaps it was a call to go around the back.
So, I reckon just how the ring's playing, that the backhand might be a better option to get onto the jack. Or onto Bakes' ball to get onto the jack. He's getting some late swooper there.
Yeah. Okay, it does open up that hand a little for Nick. But it's still advantage Baker.
Yeah, John Deegan just said in pairs 2x2, having a lead like Sean, who's comfortable playing a lead in third position, seems a great advantage. It is, the leads in this, they play 4 of the first 6 bowls, so they have a huge say in how the end sets up. And obviously the skips always have to make, in any form of the game, make 4 or 5 big shots.
Another great bowl there from Sean Baker. As a third.
Yeah, I think Nick and Mark, they're just losing too many bowls on the clubhouse side of the rink. And you look at Bakes, who's just been playing that backhand.
Yeah, it's like a
So
machine.
I think it's like, I think anywhere if you play at someone's home club, you kind of follow what they're doing, because obviously they know the little tricks of the green. Okay, someone just asked, is the ladies semifinals decided, or are they still playing? So the ladies semifinals, they're decided, so that'll be tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock. So I think Bakes is playing keep away here, holding good 3 shots, and after picking up a 4, winning that next end is always huge.
Quite a big bowl here for Nick. Even if he can cut it down to 1, would be good.
Yeah, just a bit. They lost probably about 5 balls on that side, just swooping a bit too much. So another 3 to the 2 Seans, 11-5. So it's quite important for Mark and Nick to win the next couple of ends, just to keep within touching distance.
We've got the Nelson boys 5-all against Kobe Barton and Luke Turner. Looks like they've just killed another end there.
Great to see Kevin Anderson from England tuning in and watching. Hello, Kevin.
Is he from Moama, England?
Yes, yep.
Yeah, I think I know Kevin. And you must be the American, are you?
Yeah, he's a very big Rangers supporter. So he's a bit upset that Celtic won the Scottish League.
Oh dear. So he'll be heading up here shortly, Kevin, for Australian Open.
Yep.
Matador fours.
Yep, Kevin, he's coming up and he's going to play pennant here at Club Musgrave. So it's great to have Kevin back on the coast. He played at Broadbeach for quite a few years, and he won the state singles probably about 4 or 5 years ago, and he won the state triples with Sean Ingham as well. So it'll be good to have Kevin, not just his bowls but his personality and that back on the Gold Coast.
Yeah, terrific fella. They'll be able to drop some bar staff down at Moama for that period.
No, he does a great job down at Moama. They're one of the busiest bowls clubs in the world. I think they just had the May Winter Carnival, which a lot of players go to. So
yeah,
well done to Moama.
Absolutely beautiful part of the world.
Yeah, they got 2 outdoor greens and 2 carpet greens, so they get kind of the best of both worlds. A lot of clubs now they either just have carpet or just have grass, so they got 2 of each.
Probably important here for Mark and Nick to win this end and just let the 2 Shawns know that they're still here.
Yeah, you don't want to, get that margin going out to 10 or more. So, yeah, if they just win the next couple of ends and keep within striking distance, and a big end like a 3 or 4 will probably eventuate for them. But Bakes is really going good here.
Yeah.
I think his last probably 10 bowls he hasn't missed.
Nick looks to have sent this down a pretty good line, but is he here?
Got that shadow right down the center of the green. Very tight games, as you can see on the screen. The other quarterfinals, all within 2 shots of each other.
Nick's going big here.
Yeah, good shot there.
Got a great result.
Yep, sometimes when you lose a couple of ends, you just have a bit of a run, try to change things up, and that's exactly what Nick did. So now puts the pressure back on Nugget.
Alan Vidler saying that you can lose so many bowls trying to find a line on the narrow side, which is probably correct, you'd say, Ryan?
Generally, a rule on, most greens have a wide side and a bit of a tighter side, and 90% of the time, I would tell bowlers to play the wide side. Bowls are supposed to turn, that's why they have a bias in them.
Yeah, true.
So
tends to be more consistent, the wide line. You know what it's going to do.
yeah, especially if it gets a bit windy. A lot of people think throwing it straight is easier, but general rule is the wide side's probably the better hand to play. As you can see here, big chances to get back. Yeah, probably close for 2.
Nugget having a run. Okay. At least 2-2, Nick and Mark. Trying to make it 3. Here it comes.
Just doesn't want to fatten it up. That's perfect there.
Yeah.
Well played there from Mark Armstrong. All right, Bakes on the drive. Needs to get down. Got one. Bit unlucky not to get two. Just had just sliced it right across, but reduced it by one. So good shot there. There's only 5 balls on the green after
It's amazing, isn't it?
after 13 balls played.
There's one at the very back hiding, 6. So Nick trying to draw or cover the back, you think, Ryan?
No, he's got to try a draw, I think. Yeah, the odds of the jack, I think that the odds of the jack going straight in the ditch is not very good. Plus, yeah, if he did beat the other one, yeah, Sean might not have drove because if he clipped his own out, he'd for sure drop a 4. So now, Bakes will be probably playing 2 or 3 feet away, try to land the shot ball. If he gets that jack, it'll be happy days. I think he's just a little bit under, maybe.
Weight's good, but
He just needed an extra 2 feet.
wow.
But 2 great shots.
Yeah.
You know, he's looking to be 2 or 3 down, and he just cut down to 1. So
Backhand draw for trying to get 2.
yep. So a good fight back there from Mark and Nick.
Yeah, they played a strong end.
Yep. And very good from Sean and Sean to reduce it to 1. So great balls on both sides of the ledger. See if there's any different strategy with Matt and Jack placement here. We do have the defending champions are still in it. Jake Wren and Tyler Pettigrew. They beat Nick Cahill and Scott DeJean last year's final, so they're making another strong bid in the pairs competition.
So Nick has moved to Sydney, right? Is he
Nic Gosley.
Cahill?
Yeah, Nick Cahill. He's now the Bulls coordinator at Cabramatta Bulls Club. Who just won the big platinum pennants on the weekend.
Yep. Did catch a bit of that. It was amazing final.
Yeah. We'll say it's probably the hardest inter-club competition in the world.
You guys, a good season, 4th you finished?
Yeah, me and Sean Baker were lucky enough to play for St. John's Park Bulls Club, and we end up 4th. So Cabramatta beat Worla, who Aaron Tees has just joined in. TZ World Champion, one of the best there is.
Green really changing a little now as the shadow comes across the majority of the rink.
Yeah, brilliant there from Nugget. If I was Nick, I might have a crack at this just to try to keep that momentum, get both bowls out, kill it, start again.
Yeah. Pretty good weight here.
Yeah. That is the top shot there from Nic Gosley.
Bake's following him down.
Yep.
Not a bad reply. Yeah, it's just going up a level.
We getting right back.
Yeah.
It's not a bad shot there from Nick. Bakes will be. I think he's a bit tight here. Just trying to roll his own ball up on the jack.
We got Mary Ingram back watching from just up the road from St Andrews.
Oh, very good.
Middle of the morning there, surely, Mary. Or maybe early morning. It's nearly time for golf there. Yep, 6:37 a.m. over there. So, yep, they'll be on the golf course. Okay, interesting shot. Couple of shots coming up here.
Yeah, I think they have to play some weight and try to get the jack away. It's 3-1 now. So spring that jack out. They do have the back one. They can spit out to the left-hand side of the screen.
Nick likes it.
Yep, see how much it can get the jack right out. Yeah, that's a great shot there.
Good.
So yeah, you can see how it was 3-1 now, and now you're looking at it. There's probably 3 balls in play for Gosley, only 1 for the 2 Seans.
So although they had the shot, I mean, a lot of social bowlers will just try and protect that, but players at this level know it's going to move still.
Yeah, you always have to look. You always have to expect the opposition to make the shot, especially at this level, and try to cover that, and then you just kind of hope they miss.
Yeah.
Splattered out a bit. Still 1 to Nick.
The head can change very quickly. Wonder he's here.
Body language. Nick was urging it on.
Looks pretty good from Nugget.
Yep. Any connection on Bakes' ball. Could make 1 or 2. Yeah, great shot there.
Yeah, great ball.
But that opens up the jack now for Nick. If he can trail for 4 or 5 shots here. Land the ball for 2. If he can somehow get that jack just past his ball at 7 o'clock, and make Bakes' life very difficult. And he does have Sean's last ball that can assist him on the way in, one might say.
Going aggressive.
No, he's going big.
It's on target.
Yeah. Oh, a good shot there.
Yeah.
And that's sometimes when the player hops on the mat, you're just not comfortable playing that, kind of yard away on the big swoopy side. So he goes, I'll take the swing out of the equation. And
he had the target.
Yeah.
So Sean Baker back on the draw.
I think he's got to hold up a lot. It is. Just draw him a couple feet short.
Yeah.
So now Nick might have to flirt with danger of hitting Sean Ingham's ball in for shot, but any touch on the jack could be very much happy days for him.
Yeah, he's just got to be just under. So it is a risk, but it's a risk worth taking. Starting to swoop now.
Got to swoop a bit more. He gets under that for 2.
Brilliant bowl.
2 great shots. A drive and a draw from Nick.
Yeah, very hard to
Doesn't
come
get
back to
much
the
better
draw
than-
after a big drive like that.
Yeah. So now Bakesy, I think he'll be driving forehand. He can reduce. Be very hard for him to drop any more than 2. Yep. He's got the big stick out. It was a bit wide. Yep. So two to Nic Gosley. So yeah, when it was 11-5, we said they win the next couple of ends, and they have just done that. So 1 and a 2, 11-8.
Certainly game on.
Halfway done, and it's good that they've played 9 ends in an hour and 13 minutes. So if they do that, they'll get the game in.
Yeah, that's good pace of play.
We haven't had a dead one yet.
Still tight matches on the other rinks for the men's quarterfinals. So Mark and Nick are going quite long here.
See if Mark can win this Leeds battle. Played very good shots coming this way last end on that forehand. Just dropping that a little bit short, I think, though.
Sean Ingham looks to be right on it.
Yeah. Good starter. As I said in the past, when the jack's on the tee, anything between the jack and the ditch first ball, the skip will always give that one a clap.
Did Sean play down in Sydney, right?
Yeah, Sean played for St. John's Park. Played very well.
Okay, will Nugget stick to that hand, or he's going to turn it over? That hand seems to be moving a lot more since the shadows come over.
Yeah. Flags have died down just a little bit. I like it when you say what the winds. How fast is it going now, Adam?
Oh, it's dropped to about 5 k's an hour now. Hey, it really has dropped.
So can you? Obviously, Adam is a very good caddy. Can you tell it just from the flags?
Yeah, you get a pretty good idea. Yeah. And it's very important in golf because, 15 k's means a club. There's a club difference. So
it's weird all for bowls. I don't really look at the flag. Some people do, but I might have to get your expertise one day. You can teach me that. Anything to get better can help out.
Well, I'll tell you what. If they bring caddies into bowls, I'm right there. Yeah, Robbie Allen just pointing out that green speed at green level is not quite the same as that at the top of the flagpole.
Yeah.
So we have, and it's sometimes not all from the same direction as you get it rebounding off clubhouses and the like.
I know Tweed heads and bowls is a bit like that. It'll be hammering in, and it's the opposite because it bounces back off the clubhouse, which a bit of experience playing down there.
Yeah, well, maybe caddies.
Everyone dropped 6 or 7 feet short. I do know sometimes, like when the World Championships were in New Zealand, a few countries do get some people who live in, say, Christchurch to come because they know the wind, and obviously New Zealand's probably the hardest place with wind and all that. So not big advantage if you can get someone with all the local knowledge.
Exactly. Very much a lot of players do that caddying as well. They would rather have locals caddy for them who know the nuances of the greens and the like. I
know Commonwealth Games in Scotland is a 4-green club, and Scotland had a book on every rink.
Wow.
Which hand, different lengths. And I remember there's an indoor in Canada where there's a book where, like the clock on the wall, that's your line, and stuff like that.
Wow. Okay, Mark and Nick holding 1.
It's going a bit, but if it stays up, they don't have a ball past the jack. So I think that might have been his objective there, to turn Nick's ball, or get to kind of draw nuggets. Because now, if Nugget can trail this jack, brings all their balls out of play.
It's a fine effort.
Ooh, Nugget uses size 3s. He needed a size 4 there.
Yeah, it did. That really swooped at the end.
Much better weight here, I think. When you get to Nuggets' ball, might change their shot. But now that's second prize there. Very good shot there. So the way that side's turning, it's every chance that they could back cut the jack to that ball. Whoa.
Wow.
Yep. So 2 or 3 shots to Nugget, but that's how the whole head's set up, where they had all the position just there.
Yeah. Looking out to the booth window here, it does appear to be 3.
Yep. And there's still a few holes there, so this is 2 very big shots here from Nic Gosley. He's having a run.
Gonna run into something.
It's probably not the biggest high percentage shot there. he basically had the jack, and that was about it. So I think Bakes is saying, I don't mind you having another run at that. I don't want to fatten it up for you.
No, he's staying away.
Yeah, they did all the hard work, getting back into the game, and staring down the barrel of 3 shots.
Sean was trying to take that opportunity away, but
I think he has to go back to the draw here. No, still
more a swinging weight.
Yeah. Yeah, but
Yeah, backed himself. Now Baker an opportunity to draw another.
yeah, I think he'll stay on the forehand and just try to miss that red one at 10 o'clock. Yeah. I think he was too worried. He was, he was happy with 3.
Phil Laracalian just asking if we should have a live bowls tour. Well, Phil, I think Bowls Australia and Bowls Queensland have bowls over here in a very good state, and we don't necessarily need one in bowls yet. I understand how we did in golf, because it was becoming a little too American-centric. But I think bowls is in very good shape, and we should leave it as it is.
Yeah, I think bowls in Australia are in very good shape. Hopefully, Neil Dalrymple, he just took over CO World Bowls, and I think he's working on a couple of things for get overseas from here going a bit better. So hopefully that does happen. Okay, 14-8 after 10 ends. Some cracking games in the other quarterfinals. So we say if you are on the Gold Coast, you can come down and watch all 4 games at once. And that'll be tomorrow. Tomorrow should be some really, really good games. Yeah, good start there from Mark.
Interesting to see the 2 Seans go quite short here. Probably haven't. This is probably the shortest end we've seen in the match.
Yep.
Do you have a preference, Ryan, when you're playing, or it's dependent on opposition, situation? And
Yeah, it depends on how fast the rink is, who you're playing, how you're feeling. All right, a couple updates. Kay Nelson up 9-7 after 11. Ben Walsh 11-4 after 9. And Dean McWhinney, Jake Rinn are all square. Robbie just updating it as we speak. 10-5 to Dean. So yeah, just picked up a handful. New Musgrave Hill player, Dean McWhinney. Excited to have him here at the club.
another one to the Pelican Nest.
Yes, yep. Good shot there from Bakes. First in.
Yeah. Just lacking a little bit of weight there.
Yep. I think Bakes, yeah. Try to get one past. Pretty good shot. So Nick indicated I'm going straight at it. Can get all 3 balls if he hits it right. Yep. First dead end of the game. I think that was a good call. It wasn't shaping up too good for them, so.
Right.
But it's good to see Sean not messing around, get the balls back when there's time limit. It's good to see players not time wasting or anything like that.
Yeah.
Good spirit of the game.
Yeah, it's good mutual respect amongst most of the players here.
Yeah, Chris Monk just said it'd be cool to see the 2 brothers combinations play in the final. Obviously, you got Dale and Dean McWhinney, and you got the Nelsons, which is the great thing about our sport. Is that's how most of us get into the sport, is through family. And it's great they could win a state title with your brother, or say with your father or mum.
Well, Chris is certainly there with his young fella bowling quite well. His father and son not far away.
Yep. And go right back to that short length. And see if Sean can hit the repeat button on his previous 2 balls coming this way. And he has. It's great leading there from Nugget.
Yep, straight onto it. Pretty good reply.
Yeah, fantastic ball there from Mark.
In some social bowls, Ryan, you'd see the person in Mark Armstrong's position there have a go straight at the jack, but best place to draw.
Yeah. Well, he played absolute perfect weight. If he does land the ball or trail the jack, happy days. And if he misses, you know, the odds are how the head's setting up, the jack is going to move. And he just play the same weight and just that little bit tighter line. Shouldn't be too far away. Holds up,
Very
bang.
good.
Yeah, well done. 4 great shots there from both players.
Yep. Okay, you think Sean will play the backhand?
I think so, yeah. He just tried to roll. Why not? Might be thinking play to that back red ball.
Yep.
If he does trail himself, it's okay.
Just missed by.
Not a bad shot.
Wow.
The standard of this game is, it's unbelievable, isn't it?
Extremely high. Well, that bowl there of Nic Gosley's has basically put pay to his opposition's 3 bowls.
Yeah. Now Sean goes, "Oh, my turn to kill the end." Ooh, well, a good shot there. Took the danger away. 2 balls out. Yeah, the standard here, especially in Australia and Queensland, is so high. People from overseas watching this, and they're doing this on probably 14 and a half second rink.
Yeah.
And they put 8 balls within a foot, basically.
Yeah. It is enjoyable just watching it. Interesting to see if he gets Nugget to have another go at this.
Yeah. The only danger is if he does kind of spoon it a bit and take his 3 balls off the rink, but you wouldn't think Sean would miss by that much. The player that he is.
Or not on the short end. You wouldn't think so. Okay. Looks like he's going firm.
No, just a bit of a riving weight. Okay,
wow.
That's 9 perfect balls in a row.
Not far away from 10. Just a tad light. The way it's fallen, though, it's still not too bad for Nick. He's got the 2 backs.
I think you just get one past here. Obviously, they're not going to be short. Mark and Nick. Yep, well done. Gets the clap from the skipper. Not sure what the angle is. If he does get on the red ball, if it does spit over, can use that to get onto the jack. But he'd be looking just to arrive with a foot or 2. Spring it to Nick's. Has to hold up. Perfect speed for it. Just a ball narrow.
So Bakes has 1 on it, and they've got the best back, so they're in a pretty good position here. Nick's going to have to play a pretty good bowl to win this end.
So I'm just asking for a foot, which is always good. Better to play to a target than to just play to an open space. And that just shows how important every ball is to try to get it right where you think the jack's going to go.
Yes.
He did not get to Sean's foot, though.
No, he did not. He just probably got a second shot, but...
Bit of a chuckle there from Nick. All right.
Start swinging now.
Oh. No, that's stiff. Very stiff there from Nick.
Missed it by 1/8 of a bowl. Still an opportunity if he can just arrive on that shot bowl with a perfect weight to spring it back for 3. So interesting to see if Sean tries to protect that.
I think his jack will just be that Nic Gosley ball, just the left-hand side of the screen there. Yep, draws a toucher to that. Okay. So Mark was just saying, play weight to your back bowl there and just try to get the connection, and hopefully it goes their way. A bit more weight. So he doesn't want to spring the jack right back. He wants to hold on to get that one out for 2 maybe. Yeah,
just
2 shots. Well, that was the most interesting end of the game, Adam. That was
certainly was. I do
good.
love a short end because so much can happen. Okay, getting down to the business end now. 7 to go, 16-8. Again, important for Mark and Nick to win this end.
Yep. 8 down with 7 to go. They probably have to win 5 or 6 of the last ends, and if they do have a couple more dead ones, they might not get all the ends in.
So they're going a little longer here. See, Jamie from Laidley says, "G'day, Ryan. I was out Laidley Way last Saturday at Gatton playing golf at the beautiful Gatton Jubilee Golf Course. Beautiful Lockyer Valley." Sean Ingham straight on the jack once again, putting pressure on Mark Armstrong, who has replied pretty well. Another good bowl here from Nugget.
Yep. I think the only difference in this game is just that extra maybe 1 or 2 balls and end being in play for the Shawns. Certainly Mark and Nick have not played bad, but just those extra couple balls in the head have just gotten them those little bit more bigger ends.
Yes. One drawing on the forehand.
Yeah, another good shot. Doesn't make life easier for Nick. Starting to spell a little bit of disaster here for Nick and Mark. It's setting up very, very nicely here for Bakes and Nugget.
Yeah. Interesting to see if Nick goes here early.
Yeah, he had to try to move those 2 front bowls and try to get the jack moving a little bit. Stays on, could be okay.
Yep. It's down towards the 6-foot mark.
Yeah, there's a couple of comments coming on. Nugget and Bakes, good combination. I think they did win it 3 or 4 years at one stage. Probably 15, 16, 17, 18 period. So I think they'll be playing keep away here. Try to get one to the back.
Yep, certainly appears to be what he's done. Just trying to match those last couple. It's in great position.
Yep, almost perfect out. Yeah, Mark, he was marquee player for Pine Rivers in Premier League. Had a very good season. The only thing Nugget doesn't want to do is fatten up to his target. If he gets past that front one, sets up a good angle. That does help them. They can use that to kill the end. Depends what weight he wants to use. I think he's probably playing more ditch weight. Just missing wide. Probably more inclined just to get Big Berth out there and just smash it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Rob Allen just said they won 2012, 2014, and 2015. They won the pairs.
So the head is looking very good for Sean Baker here.
Yeah, holding probably 3 shots.
And Sean coming around the back to try and match Nick's bowl, which he almost does. Okay, something will happen here. Bang, bang, and he's got shot.
Yep. Bakes might be looking to land that one. Or just try to draw it. Obviously, Mark's got the 2 Bacchus poles there. I'm not sure if Nick's first one... Yeah, so Nick's first one stayed up there. It's a pretty short end, so he doesn't want to play too confident because then Nick could get the jack back for 4.
Mm.
So Bake, smart play here. Come down and have a look at himself. I think they're just seeing... how many thirds they have, maybe? Or how many seconds?
All the bowls in picture showing some bruises.
Yes. All right. Here comes Bakes. He's stalking it. Can he use that to get down? Oh.
Very good bowl. Got
yeah,
shot.
got the shot. To be completely honest, they probably deserve to win this end. They've played almost every bowl has done its purpose.
Yeah, agree.
I think maybe looking at they have all the back bowls. If they can kind of somehow get that jack back and score a number here and get back into this game. But he doesn't want to lose his.
No, he's looking at certainly...
See, this is where I would have come down and have a look. It's quite a big shot in the context of the game.
Absolutely.
Okay.
It's on target.
Might get that front one square under the jack. No. Nah. It's in the area, but one to the 2 Seans.
17-8. We're going to have to see some magic from Mark and Nick now. They need, at the stage, we probably need some numbers.
Nugget and Bakes haven't looked like playing a bad end, though, so it's going to take a couple big shots or maybe a little flash of luck.
Yep. Darren Clinkett's come back against Ben Walsh to tighten it up somewhat. And Kobe and Luke have some work to do against Kane and Jacob Nelson.
Yeah, Sean's first 2 bowls just been outstanding the last few ends.
Yeah, He's led out front so well.
Yep. Still 2 good balls in the head there from Sean. See if Mark can draw a front toucher here. Pick up a 2 or 3 here. Give himself a bit of a sniff, bit of hope.
Yeah, Nick likes it.
One good thing about finals day is no time limit, so players don't have to worry about that, having in the back of their mind. Just 21 ends. Bakes trying to ride with 1 or 2 feet of weight here. Yeah, absolutely perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, he's back Nugget up in this position where he's
Yeah.
playing 2. He's really back Nuggets, leads bowls up so
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, a couple of comments coming on Facebook like Mark and Nick haven't played bad. They'd probably be winning most of their games, but the 2 Seans, so keep this up. They might be the ones to stop Cade Nelson's run at the state championships. If Cade holds on to that, this will be the semi-final clash, which will be, an outstanding match tomorrow morning if the scores hold up the way they are sitting right now.
Another great bowl from
Yeah,
Bakes.
brilliant. I think if Nick and Mark can hold on this end, I think they should bring the mat right up and play with the ditch. Try to get the jack in the ditch. And
Okay, you can get some big numbers if
Yeah.
it goes your way that way.
And if you sink it first, and Nugget and Sean can't play, and they can't get the shot. That could be one reason to hang on to them, because the way they're going is just
Yeah.
phenomenal.
Yeah, it's playing superb bowls. So Nick and Mark have 4 bowls in front of the jack,
Yeah.
which will be not ideal at this stage.
Just in our office here, you can turn on the lights for the boys outside. So just flick them on as it's starting to get to 4:15 here in Queensland. Sun usually is away by 5:15, 5:20 now.
Yeah, it goes down quickly. We've still got a month to go before the winter solstice.
Yep.
Yeah, this head is looking very good for the 2 Seans.
Yep. Yep. I think you'd just be smashing that.
Yeah.
The odds of getting the shot, it has to be a kind of a two shot, 2 ball thing to get the shot. So, yeah, drive that. Couple good angles, as Nick was just pointing out.
Okay.
Something to open up.
Okay. Yeah, it's opened up more chance for Nick to kill that now.
Yep. Now, if you're Bakes, what would you do, Adam?
If I was Bakes in this position, I'd probably Come around the back near where Mark's standing.
Yeah.
First up, and then see what Nick does. Yourself, Ryan?
I might throw a blocker.
Yeah.
You're holding 3. You just don't want a dead end if you keep scoring. Obviously, dead end's not the worst thing with time maybe coming into play. But yeah, maybe a blocker for me. That's the best thing with this game. There's many ways to skin a cat.
I am a fan of the blocker. I've always said bring back the blocker. Much maligned blocker these days.
A lot of times it's, it might not be the perfect blocker, but it gets into the other person's head. Because not many times you see a ball 15, 20 feet short of the head.
That's right. You still see that bowl that's just missed the centre line still get hit. Okay, Nick. He's going to go hard. He's going very hard.
Oh, almost got back to the jack.
Probably still 2 to the 2 Seans.
Yep. Sean could play a sneaky shot here and try and land that ball for 5.
Yeah, that would really...
He probably needs another one in there because if Nick hits that short nugget ball, can get both balls out and leave the jack and score a shot. So Bakes might be trying to draw, maybe set up a good angle that if Nick does hit it, that ball can pop out of the head. Now he's playing it.
Playing the shot.
He just has to get right out.
Taking it out. Brilliant.
Absolutely
brilliant. Probably 5 shots.
Yeah, it's a bit hard with the camera angle, but this could be the game. Nic Gosley on the drive. Oh, yeah. So that was just a superb end of bowls from the 2 Seans.
Sheer weight of numbers.
Just absolutely textbook how they've set the last couple of heads, and they've been unbelievable.
Yes, they're looking good. Would have been 3. 12-7 on the adjacent rink, and the umpire's out.
That's one thing, bit of Australia, where the leads don't often update the board, especially there he is. Well done. No, Mark. No, he was right there. But I love playing with Ryan Burnett, or even in singles. I always do it because you want the people on the sidelines. They might not see it and know what the score is.
I totally agree.
Plus, there's nothing else to do while the other person's throwing the jack.
There's a scoreboard there for a reason, and may as well use it. Yeah, that's right. I'm a great believer in that too.
Yeah, because a lot of people, the skips flip it every second. Then where, once the other leads throw in the jack, just hop up, flip the board. Because especially on the live stream, and just for spectators on the side, it's good to know.
So the adjacent ring, Kobe and Luke have won that end, so the difference is only a maximum of 4.
Yeah, Kobe's leading for Luke Turner. I think they do that just to mess with your head, Robbie. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of the pairs here, you could play the teams in either positions, and it's just who's doing what best at the time. And I know Kobe started off skipping, and they changed it up yesterday in the last game, and they had a really big win, so they've decided to stick to that. And Kobe's been leading up well today, from what I've seen, and Luke's at the back end's backed him up. Yeah,
you look at the 2 Seans, they could play either way around, and Nick and Mark could easily play right around. The 2 Nelsons, the McWhinneys, and that's what pairs is about. Why the 2-2-2 is such a great game. Where
it's the best game. Every bowl counts. Okay, D-Day for Nick and Mark.
Well, I grew up with 4-4 pairs. Lead those 4 and skip those 4.
Yeah, you were saying the other day. It's interesting.
So That's how international bowls is played as well.
Yeah.
So it was good if you were skipping. You have two drives and then have 2 draws. That's why Alex Marshall won about 3 or 4 world pairs titles, giving him 4 bowls at the end.
Wow.
Imagine Aaron Wilson or Aaron Sheriff.
Yeah, 4. Too many.
Internationally as well. So
yeah, I hadn't heard of that before. That's just
well, apart from all through 80s, 90s, apart from New Zealand plays 3-3, every other country in the world played 4-4. But we'll say the Australians got it right doing the 2-2-2.
Yeah.
It's a great game.
Yeah, I reckon it is too.
Yeah, Robbie was just talking about playing in Fiji with 4-4 on a play 10-second green, but I remember, up on a 10-second green playing 3-ball triples. It was good luck if you were skipping. You'd be listening to a lot of Pink Floyd The Wall because that's all you saw. Well, this will be my last stand in commentary. Got to head off after this ends, so thanks everyone and tune in tomorrow.
Yeah, thanks, Ryan. It's been so good having you here and getting your expert comments. I know everyone that tunes into the live stream really loves your the way you go about it and your input.
Thanks,
It's
Adam.
much appreciated.
Well, I might be able to do a bit tomorrow. Bit tomorrow for you, Robbie. I know a lot of people asking what games will be on tomorrow. Do you know, Robbie? Will they do the men's first or the ladies first?
They haven't told me.
Okay, keeping it a secret which game will be on tomorrow. But obviously,
I'll go find out.
Robbie's gonna go find out because I know I get a few messages from people. Which game's coming on the live stream? Which game's coming on the live stream? So
It is dependent on what Bowls
Yeah.
Queensland decides. And,
no, it's a bit hard on time, but maybe in the future it could go. The women aren't playing this round; they could play the semi and then have the ladies' final in the morning and the men's final in the afternoon.
that would be a great way
Because
to
it'd be
do
great to have a record of, looking in 20 years,
it. Yes.
of every state final being on instead of kind of choosing. You
One
kind
or
of have
the
to flip
other.
a coin if it's the men's or ladies.
Yeah, agree. No matter which games are on tomorrow, they're going to be crackers.
Yeah. Okay, Michael Brindle asked why I'm not playing. Just started a new role here at Club Musgrave and really enjoying it. And we were hosting the game, so I thought just be here to make sure everything's run properly. But I am getting out for the singles on Friday. Okay, so the first game in the morning will be Emma Spicer and Wendy Wilson versus Pauline Laverty and Lorraine Callahan. So get up at 8 in the morning, watch the ladies semi-final. So then I will be assuming that the men's pairs final will be on in the afternoon.
Okay, they may have 2 shots here. Nick trying to somehow get a third here.
Yep, just flipped it in. Well, I'll leave Adam solo for a little bit. I'm sure Robbie will find someone. But thank you very much, Adam.
Yes,
and
you're
thanks everyone for tuning in. And you got half an hour of some great bowls left. So thank you, and might see everyone tomorrow.
Good on you, Ryan. Okay, we're not sure if that was 2 or 3 to Mark and Nick, but they're hanging in. And Mark has brought them at a fair way up the green and looking to get the jack down on the 6-foot mark. Yep, 3 to Mark and Nick, so 20-11. 4 ends to go. They nearly have to win all of them. And there's a good start from Mark. Sean Ingham's replied with the great bowl just behind Jack. Just in the adjacent rink. Kane Nelson's put the kitty in the ditch and he's holding one. Another good bowl for Mark. As we welcome the great Brian Marshall back to the commentary booth.
Hey, mate. Geez, I've been out there watching some of the bowls, mate. It's been absolutely superb. And Sean, hasn't he? He and the two Seans have really played well, but gee whiz, these other two boys have played some telling bowls also too.
Absolutely. I think Nugget up front has just been incredible.
Yeah.
And Sean in the second position has just ensured they've had at least 3 bowls in the head. And when I say the head, I mean within a foot or two.
Yeah.
The other two have played well, Mark and Nick, but the other guys have just played that much better. But still a few ends to go.
Yes, mate, 15th end, so it's pretty close to going to the time limit too. Good bowl here from Nick. Just got the kitty. Yeah, well played. But everything Nick's done, Sean has been able to go one better, hasn't he?
Yes.
And Sean absolutely said, absolutely fantastic player.
Since you've been gone, we've had Mary from St Andrews back.
Yep.
She's had a sleep and she's
Had a
woken.
sleep.
Yep.
Mary Ingham from Fife in Scotland. Good on you, Mary. Yeah, I bet you any money like she watches the replays today, what she missed. Another great bowl there from Nick.
They may have 3 here, so important.
The only thing about the 3 is that there's still too open, isn't it, with this class of, or this calibre of player.
Yes.
And I'll tell you what, look at this here from Sean Baker. Yep. Thanks for coming.
He's missed nothing.
Mate, he's in fine form. Like Sean's one of the best players, mate, when he's in this mood to play. He's just really,
You can see
very hard to beat.
That's
Adam.
right. You can see a bit of the stress on Nick's face there. They've played well, but they just haven't been able to come up with the answers to beat these two.
Yep. Love watching Australian bowls. I know you do, Mary. One of our regulars, Madeira. It's always great having you on board. Look at this bowl from Mark, though. He's not going to be far away. Put that in a very good home. Merv Howell's back again. Good on you, Merv.
Nuggets tracking pretty well here. Might just catch the front one.
Making it a bit hard now to get in on that hand unless they're going to play a bit of weight down through there. I think they've probably only got 1 second now, though, with that orange bowl of Mark's. Really has to draw it off, don't they, now?
Yes. This is not far away. Great bowl.
Well played, mate. Wouldn't be surprised if you see a bit of a drive here.
Yep. Straight out.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. They don't have a practice run it like you and I do, Adam. Just straight there, get the ball, that's it.
Yep. Haven't missed a thing.
No. No, playing absolutely just touch bowls, isn't it?
Yeah, John Davis asking if Chloe and Caitlin made the semis. They certainly did.
They certainly did, mate. G'day, John. How are you, mate? Yeah, colossal game that, John. They really did combine very well against a very, very good team of Suzanne and Bronwyn. Oh, a bit quick here, Nico. after that bowl. Well, he's rolled it once. I think he wanted more than once there.
Yes.
But the only thing is Sean's got another 2 bowls to be able to put down here. That's the biggest problem.
It feels like they're playing with 10 bowls at the moment.
And the kiddie's looking like a football.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he's done it
Look
again.
at that. That's a bad bowl. He actually didn't get chalk on that one. Eaton, how are you, mate? Morning to you too, bud. Yeah, I mean, there's no point Nick trying to drive that out because Bates has got another one.
Yeah. Very good.
Yeah.
Second shot.
Second shot there.
They're struggling to stay in it. They've played really well, but the 2 Seans have just been amazing.
Yep. No, they really have. They've really put it together in this game. They've combined very well. Afternoon, Brian. How are you, mate? Oh, look out, Sean Baker. He's put one short. It's the truth. He is human.
Yeah, he is. One more to the tally.
Yep.
10-shot lead.
He got that right, Hoops. Hey, Jason, how are you, mate? Jason Heath, good to have you on board. It's been some colossal games today, though, Adam, hasn't there? Like the quality of players.
Oh.
You couldn't speak more highly about how
No, all over the park.
good it is, mate.
I must say, this sets up for a classic semi-final and final tomorrow.
What a day. What a day of bowls tomorrow, mate. Absolutely incredible, Adam. And, mate, from 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, gee whiz, what's some games we got on here? We see a good bowl from Nugget Mark. Just missing, trying to sit Sean out of the head. Who's winning next door?
The Nelsons
boys
boys
were in
are
front.
up against Kobe and Luke.
Yep.
After 15-8 after 14.
Okay.
Benny Walsh in a close one over Darren Clinkett.
Yep.
And Dean and Dale have got ahead of Jake. Jake 14-8.
Another good bowl by Sean, but I tell you what, Mark here is looking pretty good. Has he got the kitty? Well, he did, but he sliced it.
So Kane's going to have to be, he's going to have to have another good sleep tonight because he's played about 75 days of bowls in a row, and he's going to have to be up early again tomorrow. Unless Luke and Kobe can pull something out of the fire here.
Yep. Yeah, I tell you, mate, he'll, I don't think he's worry him too much, though, somehow.
No.
I get worried I've got to play 3 games of bowls in a day. He's playing, he really is, Brian. He's in incredible form. Like he's, as though he's gone to a brand new level. Brian, as I said previously, he's put so much hard work into his game and now he's reaping the rewards. 8:30, Jamie, I think Friday. Good bowl here from Nic Gosley also, who again has played very well too, Nick.
Yep, he's had a great event.
Hey, good on you, Kenny. Hey, work week done. Stream the bowls and a couple of refreshments. Good on you, mate. And Bates just says, I better put one a bit closer for you.
Another good bowl from Nick.
Is he going to slice it, though?
He is.
That's unlucky. Nuxie's having a bit of a chuckle. If he doesn't score on this, I think they'll probably shake hands.
They could well do.
I think they'll probably
They're
shake
near
hands.
their bowls bags.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Might see a couple of unleashed big drives here very shortly. No, I wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, mate. Yeah, no. Kane just playing out of this world, Jamie, as you've seen, mate. So, and also too, these two here now in the luxury of playing positional bowls, as you see. Sean just asking Sean 1 or Sean 2 to come around the back here, and instead he just dead draws another one. Yeah, you'd be pretty heaved off with that, wouldn't you? As a touch or two.
Oh wow, he's just
You'd be pretty. You know, you're told to put one round the back, and mate,
well,
that's
2 inches round the back.
mate, that's not round the back. That's a great bowl by Sean Ingham.
It looks like
Yeah, going to be a drive by Pops. Well, he's got
He's
Nick as
aimed.
clean as a whistle. Well, he's taken 2 out.
Yeah.
Good bowl, good result. The only thing is, Sean's got another one to play now. Good drive by Mark there. Had a good clean out. Hello, Nugsy. You might need some oxygen if he's running down after this. He's running to keep warm. I reckon that'd be right, Robbie. And lo and behold, that's coming from a Kiwi. Jesus Christ. Heard everything now. It is freezing out there, mate. I've been out there. But I was sitting in the sun. Okay, Mark, what's he playing? Yeah, beautiful moon up out there tonight. Full moon. Tell you what, he's not far away. And as always, he slices again.
He's hit the jack many times, but rarely square.
Yeah.
It's just been an eighth of a bowl out.
Great player, Mark Armstrong, but when it goes against you and you're chasing shots, gee whiz, it becomes very frustrating, doesn't it? You know what I mean?
Amazing.
Well, that's basically where I reckon that's what Nick will be playing. He'll be playing to crack an egg on that. Lights are on. Yeah. Lights are on. I can see them on anyway. You see Sean going to put a bowl in here because this is where he'll be probably looking to crack an egg on this and get it over there.
Okay. Nick playing with some weight.
Yep. Trying to crack an egg on this bowl.
Looks to be pretty good. That's a great bowl.
And look at that. That's just probably where Sean's put his bowl. Yep.
It's not far from it.
One down.
Yeah.
And that's a great bowl by Nic Gosley there, Adam. It really was a great bowl.
Amazing bowl.
I mean, to get that off the centre line at that pace, just to crack an egg on it, that's just absolutely incredible.
And it's gone 2 foot too far, and now they're
instead of being probably 4 up, now they're 2 down. Ah, dear, oh dear. Nick says, "What do I do now?" Yeah, what do I do now? Draw it.
Well, surely he can't get rid of both of theirs, but
Yeah, I think he's talking about going both of them, mate.
yeah.
Go for broke. Get both of them. He may have 2 if he gets these 2.
Gives them some hope. Oh, he's going down the...
No, he's going for the bowls. No. 2 shots.
They're not filling up stumps yet, though. They're still
No,
going.
still playing on. Fair enough. It's good. I'm happy with that. Oh, my God, the slicer. She did right, Christine. Those things happen.
So the Nelsons are up 17-8 now, so Covey and Luke need a very big rally.
Yep.
Ben Walsh and Darren Clinkett's match still very tight.
Yes, a good bowl, a good starter there. Also, 2 once again from Sean Ingham.
That's one of his worst, that one.
Yeah.
It's not.
Still a good starter.
It's only a foot away.
Yep. Yeah, you did right there, Michael. When your luck's when your luck's out, it's out. And that's ever so true. Good bowl here from Mark also. Nice home there, sitting just in behind the head. So, Nugsy with his next one, not too far away.
Right on it.
Probably tell you now that his first bowl was a positional bowl.
Absolutely. He wouldn't say anything
I
else,
wouldn't
Nugget.
say anything else. Look at this, mate. I had to play a positional bowl. I hate it when I got to waste a bowl. Oh, dear, oh, dear.
Good reply here from Mark Armstrong. Through the hole again.
Oh, dear, oh, dear. Yep.
Tell you what, the pace of play's been really, really good to get through.
Yeah.
They're easily going to get through 18
Yeah.
hours.
He's done a great job, Paul. It's been a pleasure having Adam here, mate. Absolute pleasure. I got Bakes. He's never far away.
I think this is the position they've... Bakes and his position at 2 is just performed amazingly. Just keeps backing Nugget up. And
Yep.
They've always had 3 or 4 in their head.
Nick had ideal weight on that. God, Sophie must be cold.
Here he comes.
Under this, turns it over.
Yeah. Well,
Nick will probably go it now. Inside edge? No, outside edge.
tell you what, they've been out bowled, but they could have done with a bit of luck.
Yeah. See Bake smiling at that one. It has been a good game, Kevin. Yes, mate, you've got 4 outstanding competitors out here this afternoon, and gee whiz. Now, I thought Sean would have a luxury of throwing one over here, trying to split these 3 up.
Yeah, they're certainly not taking the foot off the pedal.
No, they're not, mate. They're not. Right, Mark, looking for that port through there, looking for the kitty. Very close.
Oh, very good, Mark.
Yep. Well, I thought when it fell over, it probably knocked the kitty over the other 2 there, Adam.
Well, you would have expected so, the way
Yes.
things have been going. Nugget's going to try and rock it out.
I'll leave me picks up the kitty, mate.
Yep.
What a great bowl here from Nugget, though. Bang, bang.
Oh,
That's a brilliant bowl, mate. But he
exceptional.
played that with really good weight, didn't
absolutely.
he? Absolutely. Been a great game, Bakes. I agree, mate. They've, mate, as you know, mate, Nick's in Sean's state team and that. They're pretty good mates, so they're all really good mates, so you expect nothing less, really. Big drive here.
There's a couple gone out.
Couple gone out. Down in Hobart, Freddie. Be a bit cool down there, buddy.
Benny Walsh just the 2 up now on
Aberdeen.
and Darren Clinkett.
Yep. Right, Nick. What's he do?
Well, I think Bakes will go around the back.
Yep.
And I don't know.
There's the full moon. There's the flags. You can see the clouds starting to build out of the ocean. No doubt come in for the night, no doubt. Get rain here. Well, we've had no rain for 3 days. So Bakes is just trying to split these three up. And I tell you what a bowl by Sean. That's a sensational bowl.
Yeah.
Gee whiz.
They're staying in game mode.
Whoop.
Who would have
He
thought?
needed the edge of that bowl to take that bowl out.
Yeah.
So. The only thing that beat Nick there was his weight. He should go quicker next time, I think. Now Bake's telling this to come in. I think he's playing more of a blocker there, and I don't think he's having a bit of a chuckle to himself.
Yeah. Nick to let a little tension out. He's found the great bowl.
Two down.
2 down. Yeah.
Well, that's the way it was, mate. What a great day.
Oh, the two Swans, too good. They were amazing. I mean,
Yep.
Mark and Nick played very well, but I don't think anyone would have beaten the two Swans in that match.
Absolutely brilliant, mate. Absolutely brilliant, mate. 4 great competitors, and tomorrow we're down to the semi-finals of the women and the men of the pairs. What a day we've got in our hands here tomorrow.
Absolutely. 21 ends, no time limit.
Yep.
Yeah. We've also got the over 60s here tomorrow too.
Yep.
Semi-final. Yeah,
Got everybody here tomorrow.
Yeah.
The oldies, the youngies, you name it, they're all here.
Yep.
Adam, been an absolute delight having you, mate, in the box with us today. And, mate, love to have you back. So see how you're feeling and see what you're doing, mate.
Yeah, thanks very much for the opportunity, Brian.
If you want me
Robbie.
to like me to write a letter to your wife on the back of a beer coaster, mate, I definitely will.
That's okay. Thanks, Brian. I've enjoyed it.
Nah, good on you, Adam. Really appreciate it, mate, and thank you very much. And I hope to see you back over the next few days, mate.
Cheers.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, that wonderful, unbelievable games. Yeah, okay, Mary, we'll see you tomorrow. The best absent. I did a great job, Phil. Really did great having Adam here. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, this wonderful event could not be brought to you if it wasn't for the sheer generosity of these wonderful sponsors. This live streaming by the Gold Coast Tweed District Media Team is brought to you by Bowls Queensland, Experience Gold Coast, and Queensland Government. We thank them very much. And of course, the major sponsor of this event is Identified Services. Not only are they cleaning, maintenance and management, but they also do commercial cleaning, waterproofing and protective coating, and labour hire and recruitment. So we thank them very much for their continued support of this wonderful event. They're on board for a few years. We'd also like to thank the host club, Musgrave Hill Bowls Club, for making their facilities available for these 2024 state championships. We'd also like to thank the many other venues that are being used. We'd also like to thank the umpires, greenkeepers, bar staff, bistro staff, and all the volunteers for their support of this event, which keeps this wonderful game of ours going. Absolutely fantastic. And of course, Bowls Queensland is proudly sponsored and supported by Mullins More Than Law, Queensland Government, BCIB Insurance Brokers, Asset Sports, J. Carroll Club Promotions, and Bioscapes Group. We thank them for their continued support of Bowls. Absolute great day of bowls today. You really couldn't see much better bowls. First class, brilliant play. Still a few diehards out there watching. I will say this, Robbie's 100% correct. It is freezing out there. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Gold Coast Tweed District Media Team, ably led by Mr. Robbie Allen, and on behalf of myself, Brian Marshall, and the guest commentators, Ryan Bester, and of course Adam Taylor, we're back on here tomorrow morning from 8 a.m. for the semi-finals of the pairs. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, enjoy your bowls and support your club. Thank you very much.